Good evening, one and all. Hopefully we're all live. Yes, I can see people in chat. Hope you're all well. And, I'm 1 minute late. That's pretty good. I'll settle for 1 minute. See one or two in chat already. Kenny, good evening to you. I hope everyone's well. I can see Kenny and Craig right at the top there. Gizzard chip? We eating chips? Let's have a little vape. Lovely. While we wait for a few people to join us. So starting at the top, as I say, I'll just say a quick hello to people as they come. Kenny, as I've said, and Craig. Hope you're both well. Having a chat within chats, I think, at the top there. Adrian. Evening, Adrian. Rufus. Where's Rufus? It says Rufus. Where is Rufus? How come he hasn't come up? Has he come up? No, not yet. He will. Thank you, YouTube. You're live. Mick King. Evening, Mick. Gary Tucker. Frank and Miser. Good evening to you. There's Rufus. Good evening, Rufus. Jim Mills. Mick King. I think I said Mick King, didn't I? Who else have we got? That's it. Getting down the bottom. Kenny. Did I say Kenny? Craig. Kenny. Yep. Murray Robertson. Good evening to you. Albert Valenti. Good evening. Who else? That's it. We're all done. Cool, that's the quickest, wasn't it? Quickest ever. How many have we got watching? 21. Oh, I'm going to sign off then. Not worth it. Is there something really mega on television tonight, like Coronation Street or something? Just a quick notice to everyone. I won't stop long tonight. We'll hopefully do an hour. Had a bit of bad news this week. One of our dogs sadly had to be put to sleep. So part of the family, as we all know, and I haven't said that for a sympathy vote or anything like that. I wouldn't do that. But it's one of our little Westies. We've got two little Westies, or had one now, and Winston, big old Winston. So yeah, bit of an emotional week. But I thought maybe this is just the tonic I need, just to have an hour, and I didn't do last week either. So I wanted to come and say hi to everybody. Jim Mills, ain't you? So what am I vaping on? I'm on my, what are these things? Cyber G. No one can see it. Why? Why do I pick the green one? Why didn't I've got a black one as well. Trust me, it's a Cyber G. Hang on. Which one is it? We've gone to rubbish already. There you go. Cyber G. There it is. So, in the Cyber G, and anyone who watched the review will know that I struggled to peel the label off the mango, but the label is now off and on my bottle, and you can see I've given that quite a hiding. Where's the right way around? That way. And also, as you can see, it looks nice now. It was a bit, when you first shake it up, it sort of looks pretty rank, doesn't it? But that soon settles down and looks a lovely crystal clear type of solution. So that's the Flapper with mango. So yeah, enjoying it. I just love this juice. It's lovely. So that's what I'm vaping in there. Jim Mills, sorry. Yeah, thank you, Jim. What else have we got? Yeah, Johan, good evening to you. Pets are part of the family. No hafer. They really, really are. And always upsetting, isn't it? Always. You know, it's like 16 years, and you know, it's like bringing up a child, isn't it? And when they're 16, saying goodbye to them, go and make your way in the world almost. You know, it's the same sort of thing. They keep them the same amount of time. Not that we all get rid of our kids at 16. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. So that's what I've got in there. I'm still using the Valor. I've got this on my little balance, a stabwood one. Doesn't really show here, but can you see where the thumb switch is? For anyone who didn't know, it's like a dimple. There's a fire switch on both sides, and obviously the screen at the bottom. In fact, I'll show you on the table. So I'm going to get rid of the cotton. Come on. Does that show a bit more? Hopefully it does, if I can get that light. So there's an indentation where the fire button is. So it really does fit comfortably. Now I'm not going to lie, this one I did put a DNA chip in it. DNA 60 chip. Wasn't the easiest, to be honest, because you got the two fire buttons. Excuse me. But it was achievable, and I just love this little mod. And I think the velour sits very nicely on top of it. So that's what I got in there. And inside that I've got Virginia actually in there now. I like this was the coffee one, wasn't it? The coffee. I did like the coffee one, but I think I'll want that in a separate, probably one of those pods actually. Right, what else have we got going on in chat? Craig, any update on Latibaccaria organic for pod restock? Right. There is e-cig for pod. There is some here. It's not on the site yet, but it's not the same. It's the long fill. So it'll be the same like the line 60, like this. And I think when I ordered it, there was probably some confusion, Craig. So I will try and get the original one that we had as well, because I know people like that. So yes, in a way, and it will be on the site very soon, but no, in another way. So, but bear with, I'll get that arranged as soon as possible. Oh, Rufus. No, I'm not talking about Winston. No, it's our little Caesar, his name was. Little Westy. Dear little chap. He really was a lovely little fella. Craig, nice looking set. It really is, Craig. I'm loving it. I really am loving it. I liked it before with the 5A vape chip inside it, but now it's, I don't know, is it in my head? Or is the DNA 60 chip that much better? Or is it just in my head? Because the 5A vape chip works perfectly fine. And I don't know, just got this thing now in my head about a DNA 60 chip, I think. Yeah, other people putting you right on that. Yeah, 16, good age. Yeah, it is a good age. Bless, oldest dog in the world. Yeah, I heard that. 31. That's unbelievable, isn't it? Unbelievable for a dog to be 31. Because is it 7 dog years in our years? I think it's 7. Johan, what's he put here? Seems I bought the Easy Mods a couple of weeks ago and love them. Yeah, you see the Easy Mod, Johan, has got the 5A vape chip in it because it's Ambition Mods chip. It's the same chip. And it vapes well, doesn't it? And in fact, where is mine? It's the same chip as in here. Has it got a battery in it? No. But, and I'm quite happy to vape that. Quite happy. I even forget the name of this now. It's on the site. Forget the bloody name. There's too many things, isn't there? Where am I going to put that? There. I thought I had an easy mod. I was definitely using one the other day. Anyway, doesn't matter. It matters not. Right, where were I? Yeah, I knew what you meant, Craig. I knew you were after the 10 ml, the concentrate. But yeah, I will leave it with me, Craig. It's not a line I'm going to forget, you know, because you're not alone. A lot of people like that. So yeah, it is one I'm going to get. There's one or two interesting bits coming, actually. So more on that later. I think for now, I just wanted to get the flapper range out there, and hopefully one or two of you watched my review, and I know certainly quite a few have put orders in, so that's nice. And you know, I hope you like it as much as I do. There's, like I say, there's something in there for everybody, you know, flavour wise. I think, you know, if you like your coffee, there's your coffee. If you like me, you like your mango, or wrong one, that pod. Yeah, lovely. But the flavour, honestly, I couldn't wait for, I said it on the review, couldn't wait for this mango to arrive, because I'd used all mine and I just couldn't wait to mix it up again and give it another bosh, because it's superb. It really is, trust me. Mark Trigwell, yes it does. The pending Stratum has a DNA, yes it does. That is a DNA 60 chip in it. Got pictures of that somewhere. Probably take me ages to find them, but see if I can. Get it on the mobile, that's the easiest way. Bear with everybody. There'll be a short break. Entertain yourselves. That's not it. Not a long break, just a short break, I hope. I found the picture for someone on, I think it was on our little WhatsApp group the other day, and it took a bit of scroll. I ordered them so long ago. Here it is. This is it. Yeah. So I haven't seen one yet, but it's got the DNA 60 chip. There it says Stratum on the side, look. Looks like there's a cover to go. I don't know how, there it is. Don't know how exactly it works. Just make sure I'm not sliding the photos off. I don't think there's anything on here anyone shouldn't see, but you never know on your phone, do you? You get some random pictures sent to you. That's another one. Yeah, looking forward to that. So like I say, they've been ordered for some time. I guess it goes in like that, look, and just your drip tip sits over the top. Plus, yeah, and the screen itself is your up and down, plus and minus. I think that is it, yeah. Don't know what that last bit was. No idea. So there you go. Hopefully you've seen as much as I have now. They're the pictures that they sent me. But yeah, looking forward to that, and I reckon I will be having one myself. Albert, growing up we had Scotty dogs. Great, yeah, Scotties are lovely little dogs, aren't they? Adrian, my 5A vape chip changes resistance based on battery resistance, it seems. I think there might be a little bit of truth in that, Adrian. It doesn't quite give me the, I'm going to say, consistency that the DNA 60 chip does. And you may well have knocked the nail on the head there, but I mean, we're talking fractions, aren't we? We're not talking life-changing, oh, it's good, it's bad. It is very little subtle little changes. So, you know, but yeah, I agree with you. Kevin Smith, evening folks, good evening to you. Daniel, good evening to you. Apologies for being late, guys and girls. And Mark. Felt queasy after my vaccine today. Hope everyone's well and behaving. Everyone's behaving, Daniel. They always do. We don't get trouble and dramas here, do we? But yeah, so Daniel's had his vaccination. What's everyone else think about that? Personally, I'm not having any more. I've had enough. I've done my vaccination bit. I had 3, the first 2 and a booster, and I don't know. I think it's gone on so long, and I heard on the news tonight they've got I think it's in Scotland, the COVID inquiry is going to go on for another couple of years. Well, that'll be 5 years after the event. What is the point, really? What is the point? That's my opinion. So everyone in chat, yes, I'm having a vaccine. Just yes or no. For no, I'm not. What are you all doing? Easy. Yes, no. Be interesting to see what the consensus is. How people are feeling. Is it just me that doesn't think I want another one, or where are we? Love mango. Do you know what? If you love mango, it's just. I was walking the dog earlier and I was vaping this, and I was thinking, do you know what? This is going to sound really like lush now and stupid, but I was thinking, is this the best juice I've ever vaped? Because it's right up there, and I can't think of one I preferred more. It's going to have its slot in an RTA soon, not in a pod. So, yeah. Tony, evening Tony. What's Tony put? Hi Mark, not been about much with a few issues. Anyway, hope you and the missus are well. Reading comments, sorry, yeah, thank you Tony, and I hope everything works out well for you also. So, Mark, it does look a bit Bondy, doesn't it? Do you reckon there's a hidden, like, wire to garrote someone in the bottom? That would do, wouldn't it? Tony, Stratum looks very nice. Does it? I don't know. I haven't seen one yet, but I would have said so because this one does. Although, if it's got a case on top, that's going to have a thickness, isn't it? I don't know. I'll only know when they arrive, and God, they must be here soon, because I bought and paid for them months ago. Honestly, it's when I first could put my name on one, I did. I know they were struggling to get DNA 60 chips, and even if you look on Stealth Vape's site, I think he's out of stock as well. I had a customer the other day with a broken balance, and there was a lot of e-liquid inside it, but that's by the by. That had fried the chip anyway, and you know, I think the guy was just gutted that he couldn't have his balance. He's, you know, is there any way? And I said, well, I'd put a DNA 60 chip in one of mine, and I'll do it for you if you want. You know, obviously you got to pay me for the chip and a bit for my time, and he's delighted. So, yeah. So I don't know about the 24mm tank, but interesting. But I mean, most of mine now at the minute are 22 and 23, and I would have, well, definitely fit 22, won't it? Ah, there you go. Mark's already found out 22 is max. See, you all know more than I do. All know more than me. Evening, Graham Mabley. Have we got to the yeses and no's yet? We haven't. Well, I haven't. I will. I'm always last in late in chat, aren't I? So Albert's had his flu and his COVID. Undecided, Mark Trigwell. Craig never had one. No. Wow. Did you feel, Craig, victimised with that? Because for a lot of the times I was saying, unless you've had one, you can't get on a plane, you can't do this, you can't do that. They were almost like forcing us to have one, weren't they? At one point. Johann's a no. Adrian, I'm too young to get another jab. I might avoid even if offered. That's a no. Don't know. Had a flu, COVID jab this year, diagnosed with COVID. Oh, no, not COVID. These glasses are awful, like COPD. So, yeah, and I get that, Graham. If you're diagnosed with COPD, then life's, it's different, isn't it, in a way? Frankenmeyer's a definite yes. So he's a believer. Gary's a no. Giles Walker, evening to you. No. I had 2, that'll do. I had 3 and I feel that'll do. Rightly or wrongly, I don't know, but this could be coincidental, but I just feel whether I actually had COVID as well. I didn't feel really ill with it. I felt I've had worse colds, to be honest, but I did test positive. But since, was it that or was it the boosters? But I feel my energy levels are so much lower than they were prior to all this. And I don't know, maybe I'm just getting old. I don't know, it could be anything, couldn't it? Nicky Maynard, evening to you. Frank, COVID destroyed my mum after witnessing that jabbers and that. Well, and I get that as well, Frank and Miser. If you've got an experience such as that, I fully understand why you would say, no brainer, I'm having one. So I get that as well, I do. What did Coyle say then? I went straight past that. In and all, survived my op. I had a 1 in 10 chance. Oh, crikey. Still getting blood transfusion already. On the 11th liver to catch up. Crikey, brilliant. Well, that's great, Coyle. Pleased you're fighting, and that's great. Brilliant. Mark, I love another Italian net with mango, and that's good, so we'll defo try this flapper one. Yeah, I would. Honestly, I would. I know I'm selling them, but I really, really would. I've sent Nathan 1 or 2 net vapor, so I guess you'll be seeing his opinion soon as well. But I'm pretty convinced I know he's good. Having tried them myself, and there is. I haven't had a bad Latterback air juice yet, but I think. Well, watch his review, but I'm very confident. It was a 12.5 up, crikey. I'm going to hide the pens unit. Well, I'm glad you're able to tune in, Coyle, and give us a little watch. So that's hopefully we're gonna make you smile in your bed. That's good. Daniel, I was a little undecided until Kieran said he'd had the new variant and was a lot sicker than with his previous times. That was enough for me. Yeah, I get that too. Kevin got both today. Second attempt, didn't know different doses above and below. No, I didn't know that either. I mean, I could have the flu jab. Well, probably should have it because I had pneumonia. So, yeah, I think they've offered that to me. So I haven't had it as yet. Never have had that. Maybe I'll... I'll regret all this one day. Who knows? Who knows? Johan, any more mouth to lung RTO on the horizon? Love the Valor. Yeah, I love it too. I've been using it consistently. Really am enjoying it. And we're actually getting quite low on stock. Quite a few black ones left, but very few stainless steel. And I will be ordering more. And I'm also going to, well, I don't know how I forgot this. How long have I been doing this job? But as in so many cases and so many other companies do, I forgot to order spare glass, and I'll be putting the order through for them as well with the next batch. I haven't actually used the frosted one yet. Don't know what difference that makes. Just a little different to look at, I guess. Is that YouTube red love heart removable? I don't know. From who to who? Don't know, Jim. Don't know what you mean. Yeah, very welcome, Coil. Very welcome. Just shout out. Is there anyone else in your ward, Coil? Just shout out and say, I'm on the telly. Not me, you. Yeah, we're all glad he's out the other side. Right, Mark, what's Mark put? Mark True. Nathan is due to review The Diplomat. You haven't been out a while. Yeah, Diplomat. Yeah. Albert, I take meds for immune system, so I just get the boosters just in case. Makes sense. Email popped up, didn't recognise that one. What's this? I wish I could erase that heart. Don't know what you mean. No idea what you're talking about, you guys. No idea. I've missed something, clearly. Gary loves his Diplomat. Haven't tried that one. Haven't tried it. Mark's got 2. Seems like there's a bit of a, it's 1 or 2 people having the Diplomat when it came out, but I haven't heard much mentioned about it since. So it'd be quite nice to watch Nathan's review, see what he thinks. Crow's got nothing against them, the vaccines, he just chose not to have them. But that's fair enough, not to have one. Hanky Panky 70, Naturevape, good evening. So good evening, Hanky Panky 70. Gary, for £30 you get another RTA. Win-win, Mark. I suppose it is. Yeah, Mark said he had COVID when it first entered the country. 2 weeks off work. Yeah, so I reckon you had it worse than me then, Mark. Because it all kind of started got spread from Italy, didn't it? They were playing beer pong, weren't they? And just spread. And there was that guy that, although he had it, he was spreading it. He's like a jet setter. He went all over the bloody world pretty much, didn't he? He didn't feel ill himself. He just go to all and sundry. And Daniel says that that's because I'm an old fart. Fair enough, Daniel. Oh, that's interesting. Nikki Maynard, I had the 3 jabs in the beginning, so same as me, and I had COVID 3 weeks ago. It felt like a mini flu. Not very nice, but not life-threatening. Yeah, the first thing I knew about it is we bought with chicken and chips, and I said to Tina, I said, chicken's crap. I said, it's like chewing cardboard. There's no flavour to it. And she said, yeah, mine's the same. And we were kind of getting ready to phone them up and complain. We thought the chicken was off. Wasn't that at all, of course. We had COVID. We did a test and, yep, there we were. grenade thrower. Ian Morgan, never jabbed, never will be. MRI scan. Yep, that's a chat within the two. Kevin, Mark, you're turning into a flapper with that mango. That could be it. Mango flapper. Yeah, well, I mean, also, guys, what about that? Well, it wasn't really a review, was it? But another review. So there you go. That's I haven't done enough reviews lately, and I felt so rusty doing the velour, but I kind of enjoyed it again, and that's why I thought, well, you know, and I will do more. It's just a bit of a time factor, you know, because it does take a long time. But yeah, I was conscious of the fact when I had, if you can picture this, I know it's hard. I used 2 camcorders, not webcams, and one was directly near enough over the top of, like, imagine building an RTA. So there's the camera lens, and there's the RTA, and that's, well, it's higher, but you get the point. But I was conscious of the fact that obviously you start tipping liquid in here, all you're seeing is my hand. So I thought, well, I've got to move the camera, and I actually think it's a better angle. And if you imagine, just digressing a bit here, but we will talk about it because it's important. You watch the videos as well. So where's my build tab? Here. So it would be here, and I think that will be fine. Messing about on top, I think you can see what's going on, and I can aim it to the front. So the camera is now in front of me, aiming at me, or at the table in front of me, which I think it'll be better. So just tell me, I did ask a couple of people if you preferred the camera angle, whether it came across better. It's just got to be more pleasing on the eye, really. Just trying to improve. I'll never make any kind of professional. If I can get a little bit better, that would be good. Of course, they're not knowing. Scan away. Anything they do, good news. Thoughts to you, man. Yep. Kevin, nurse was in. Let's put this on there. Nurse, got to put a nurse on the screen, ain't you? Nurse was in at 9 to give them, but had to leave me unjabbed. She went to see a supervisor. Came back at 2 p.m. Proper one. Wow. Hanky Panky, Naturevape. When we watch YouTube lives, right. There we're getting on the heart. There is a heart at the bottom of the chat window, and we can give you some love. Yeah, I know that, but why would you want to take it away? I give you a heart for your comment very often, but why? I don't want to take it away. Or is a heart? No, don't matter. Ooh, Tony, harsh. Has COVID jab reached yokel land where you are, Mark? Yeah, they give it to us with a bicycle pump. And do you know what they used to inflate footballs with? They probably still do. They give it to us with that. They just get you in line and cheeky bugger. Jim, the red heart is in the bottom right corner of chat and rather annoying. Oh, I see. So it sits there and it's annoying while I'm with you. I hadn't noticed that. Is that on a phone then, or is that on laptops and everything? Probably be more applicable on a phone. I'll have a look. I'll see when I'm on someone else's show or something. It's fun playing with the hearts. fake ones. Oot. You gotta love them, haven't you? I think about I've not long had a flu jab and COVID jab on the same day and been ill as fuck. That's the other thing, of course. It can make you ill. So Daniel had his today. Did you have the flu one as well, Daniel, or just COVID? Can't remember. So hopefully you're not too ill with it. I noticed you haven't been in chat a lot, you see, so he must be ST ruggling a little bit. I'll just put that on the screen. I'm not reading it out. Pick a heart. It's good to have a heart. Mark Trigwell. Your reviews are good, Mark. Not the most polished, admittedly, but genuine and honest, and that's what matters. Exactly, Mark. Exactly. Bang. Yeah, not the most polished. I barely edit. I really don't. I do it. If I mess up, I leave it. And I was going to fast forward the pouring the juice and like other people do. And I'll fast forward. And I started talking. And I think, well, if I fast forward that, you're not going to hear what I'm saying, are you? So I didn't bother. But I don't know how to do it anyway. So there you go. I've only just realised I've finally managed to share the screen as a proper page. I worked that out earlier. I just spent ages trying to work that out. It was really annoying me. And just to prove it, I'm going to share the screen. Look, it covers the whole screen. There it is. There's all the flapper juices in their glory. Covers the whole screen. Lovely. Doesn't that look better? Well done, me. Oh my God, I can never drink a drop of alcohol ever. That's it, is it, Goyle? No more. And Graham says on his phone, yeah, on Chromebook, so it's pretty much the same. And it was just for Daniel, it was just the COVID jab, not flu. Not ill as such, just queasy or weird, I suppose. Yeah, it's normal for you then, Daniel. So it's made no difference. So is the winter flu back since it supposedly disappeared for 2 years? It's a bit of a guess anyway, isn't it? This flu. They kind of guess what the strain is going to be. It's a bit of an educated guess, but they do guess nevertheless. I can hear Winston at the door. Anyone watching? I've caught up with chat. Anyone want to see Winston? I can hear him going shh at the door, blowing his nose underneath. Did you manage to get rid of the bed bugs you were telling me about earlier in the year, Mark? What bed bugs? What bed bugs? Isn't that a thing in France now, the bed bugs? Oh, and London. That's come this country, I think, isn't it? Graham says, of course. Right, okay. Let me just move wires and things, otherwise big monster will wipe them out. Right, I'll go and get him. I haven't got to go far. Come on in, come and say hello. Come on in. Come on. Sitting there looking at me. Come on, hubby. Come on. Come on. That's it. Come on. Who's that in there, look? See that? Winston, look. Look. No, not me. Look. Here, look. Yeah, great numpty, haven't you? Smile for the camera. Good boy. All right, down you get. He makes me laugh. His front teeth. Bless him. Where were we? Where were we? Yay for Winston. Yeah, there you go. Bless. He's been really funny as well. It's funny, they know, don't they? They know. Kevin, gonna have to investigate what. I mean, it's not just the mango. I've banged on about the mango because I love it. But I like the blueberry. I like the tropical. I'm not going to lie, I haven't tried the mint because I don't really like the mint tobacco, but I should. I'm going to. I must try that because just to see what it's like. Maybe I'll love it. You never know, dear. You never know. So I'm going to try that. What other flavours? Tropical coffee. I like the coffee. There isn't one I don't like. And the pear. So there's something there, like I say, for everyone. Winston, Rufus said hello. He's got to lay outside the door again. Just sits there, look, he follows me everywhere. Ooh. I'm going to say not yet. Mark, did anything come of your woodwork project, the box building on? I made my bird box, the hexagon one, which I think I showed everyone. And I do want to do this build tab one, but I've just been honestly so busy. I've got a lot of I've been busy with Naturevape things and stuff like that, and I've also got one or two bits I might as well tell you for my mother to sort out. I didn't have power of attorney, and as a lot of you know that mum has got dementia, so I had to apply for what they call deputyship, which has now been approved, which means I've now got a lot of work to do now in sorting her stuff out, but we're getting through it. But yeah, a bit of a testing time, as well as run the business and do everything else that you have to do. And rain, didn't it? Rain, crikey, I didn't think I was going to get home Friday night. It's horrendous. Winston, yeah, Winston looks lovely. He is lovely. He's a big softy. He really is. He had a play with a Alsatian the other day, and that it's quite funny because the Alsatian was like, it was a bitch, and it was nipping at him like that. But he's so quick, as the other dog was like nipping. It's only because he was sniffing her bits. His head was going back, and never got near him. Never got near him. He's so quick. Hi, Winston. Most welcome. Yeah. Yeah, he's a lovely boy. Like I say, he goes to work with me every day. Everywhere I go, he goes. I go and get the Chinese takeaway, he has to come. He won't let me out of the door. What about the pear? I'm not going to lie, Gary, the pear and the mint are the only two I haven't tried, so I need to try the pear as well. So, better that I tell you the truth. I could have said, oh, it's lovely, it's gorgeous, but I haven't tried it. That's the truth. So they're the two, and I will try. I did tell everyone I was going to try the coffee and let you know what I thought. It's lovely. I think the coffee is good. If you like coffee, you'll like that. No, yeah, no problem. These things take time, especially when life matters. Take President just, yeah, and I will do it. I do want to do that, and I kind of got carried away with this bird box. My attention span, I think, just went somewhere else, but I will do it. Do you follow Dean for his new woodworking chat? Has he got one? Oh, is that right, Ian? Dean, Devil Vapor. Does he have a woodwork channel now? Or are you joking? Tell me seriously, has he got one? Yeah, me too, Daniel. I liked the taste of it earlier, but I've gone off it as well. It's an in-house joke, that one. Lemonade. Yeah, it's a stock. And it went whoosh, straight up this morning and whoosh, straight back down again where it started from. So I got all excited, and so did Daniel, and then down it came. Ian, above the clouds. I'm glad you've joined chat. Your colleague, and I can't remember his name, sent me some juice. Rudely, I meant to contact him, and you just prompted me, and I will do that. And I will also be sending him, he was interested in the coffee. I'll send him now I've got the flapper juice in, I will send him the coffee. I haven't forgotten, well, I had forgotten temporarily, but you've reminded me. It's in my head, so please don't think I was being rude. If you could tell your buddy. Tony, had a sad 1 year ago. My daughter's loved and adored chow died in the cargo hold returning from Cyprus. Oh, rare, but it happens. Wow. Because we kind of contemplated that as well, because we love our animals so much. We were thinking about getting a camper van and off we go abroad. But then, of course, you've got to get pet passports and stuff like that. So, and I think really Winston being big and black, I think he might struggle in the heat. Winston, you'll have to have your own swimming pool. Bless. Oh, it's Dean, the biker. Yeah. He's now vaping biker. Yeah, he was a vaping biker. He's got a woodwork channel now, is he? Because I think he had MS or something, didn't he, as well? But alright, I didn't really, because I think he did do some wooden mods or had some made or something at some point. There was something like that, but I didn't realise that. And he's quite local to me, actually. He's pretty local. But my woodwork, it's not CNC. I like using my router and doing it all a bit more handmadey. Rufus, there's a woodworking channel called Dusty Lumber Co. Tools. That fella is unbelievable. If you're into that kind of stuff, I think I've seen him actually, Rufus. I think I have watched his videos. I've so much in my head that I want to do. I really have, and it's just time, isn't it? And when you got time, you kind of think, oh, I just need to rest today. But I can't wait to like retire, do all this stuff. I need to make time, do it. A willy warmer. Yeah, you're very welcome, Ian. I felt awful because he must have thought I'd forgotten about him, and I haven't. So yeah, I will be in touch. I've got his number as well. Can't remember his name off the top of my head, but I will be in touch. Tell him. You're quite right, Rufus. It's easy for you to say. Fibromyalgia. Yeah, you're quite right. That's what you had. Yeah. You're quite right. Legend. I don't know what Coil's saying. No idea. Old school woodwork. Yeah, well, Little bit, not quite old school. Kurt, sorry, Kurt. Not quite old school, but I like power tools, but not all sort of handmade. But CNC, just to put it on and type a program, I don't know, that doesn't seem... All you got to do is glue it up, glue it together. There's got to be a bit more to it, I think, than that. For me, anyway, to say, I made that joint and did that. It's like the bird box that I did has got no nails, screws, nothing. It's all glued. I think you all saw it, didn't you? I did show it to you. I'd have to scroll through all my pictures and take ages to find you that. But if you haven't, I'll unhook it and show you one day. It's a thing of beauty. I have actually had a couple of people say, "Will you make one?" I see, I couldn't make one. I'd have to charge it too much. And they say, I'd give 100 quid for one, definitely. Because, well, where do you buy one? So it's amazing if you do make something nice and different, you can still sell it for, like, what I would say is sort of premium money. What was Biker's mod? I think he did a mod, Rufus. I'm sure he did. Or he made one and it was out of a... did he just use like a casing, aluminium casing in the early days and do it? I thought he did a bit more with mods. I thought he did, but I could have got that wrong. Oh, Dovpo, mate. Yeah, well, there was that one as well. And that was a bit of a flop because it leaked. I can't remember what that one was called now. What was it? Can't remember. Bassium. That's it. 3D, Eden 3D, and thank you. He's put Bassum, but it was Bassium, I think. It was indeed. Funny how these things they come back to you, don't they? I had a photo memory, and it was me and Jules and Mike. A picture of us, 2018, and it had the True Tank, and I'm like, Christ, was that 2018? Good God. That's a long time ago now. Tony, what's Tony put? Need to order some bits shortly, might try one of those flappers. Not sure which one, as only one vape nets as a rule, but a tank with something a bit different and wouldn't go amiss. Maybe a coffee or the mango. If you've got a sweet tooth, I mean, my flavour profiles, Tony, is I like the Virginia mainly, which is what's in here now tonight, this one. But if you've got a bit of a sweet tooth and mango is something that you think you might like, yeah, definitely give that a go. Because the mango, it's got a sweetness, but it's got that quite dark tobacco coming behind it. It's amazing, honestly. Just do it. Try it, Tony. You know it makes sense. I also want to get Federico on here very soon. He's really busy at the minute, but he said he wants to. So be nice to get him on. He can explain all the flapper juices a lot better than I can. Mark, has it had any birds nesting? Tina's trying to step over the dog. Any birds nesting? No, not yet. It hasn't been out long. Hasn't been out long, but I actually changed it in the end. I changed the roof. See if I can find it. Those that didn't see it, I will find it. It won't take a minute, hopefully. Go back from that. The bizarre pictures that some people send you. Here it is, here it is. Here it be. Let's try that one. There it is. So all that was all cut as a hexagon one. And that was the top. And the roof sat on those little bits that I made there. 4 little holes drilled in the bottom to let any moisture out. You can see there you go, if I blow that up you can see all the glued joints. And a little, oh, there's a little video as well, look, God, you're getting treated here. And it hangs on the threaded, I put an insert in there, M8 insert. And there it is there. How about that, you see? But yeah, as I say, all just made on my table saw and router. Yeah, it was the Basium. Definitely the Basium. Dogpo made it for him, but yeah, it wasn't the best from what I remember. Not his fault, it just wasn't the best. Yes, Winston? Oi, you are strange. There you go. See, I wasn't talking badly of anyone. It was a fact. Graham says my Basium gave up the ghost. Very disappointing and put me off Dogpo products. They really weren't the best in the early days. They really have upped their game though. But in the early days, they weren't the best. Tony, those Aspire mods at 25 quid are a bargain, Mark. Been using a couple. Yeah, we have sold a lot. There aren't many left now. There's a sort of there's quite a few blue ones, I think. But yeah, they've. I think, what do I have? 600. I think they're nearly all gone. That's unbelievable. But they were a bargain to me, therefore they were a bargain to you. But yeah, cracking mod, and they just last forever. And I would also say, as a point of note, that I believe that Aspire chip is as good as the DNA 60. I think they're pretty much on par with each other. Tony, stop being a bully over your flappers, Mark. I'll try the mango then. Absolutely. Tell you what, Tony, you've been a customer for a little while. If you don't like it, send it back. That's how confident I am. Just for you, not for everyone else. Tell me about plenty bizarre pictures showing up lately, all pish like. All pish. That's a Scottish posh. Adrian, looks awesome, Mark, but the door looks very small. It's for tits. Tits. I went on the RSPB website and it's 20. Size is that hole? 24, 25 mil. That's what size tits like apparently. So it's all done for tits. Everything I do. Craig looks good, Mark. Thank you, Craig. It's just nice when you finish something like that, when it's not your day job and you think, yeah, it worked out all right, that looks all right. And it went off to paint. Tina stained it and varnished it. So, yeah, she's the paint department. We're both doers, you see. We like doing stuff. Ah, Adrian, that new Aspire Borrow mod looks good. Yeah, you're talking about the Rago or whatever it's called, aren't you? I've been following that for weeks. And it was only available initially in... Oh, I want to get the country right. I can't... Malaysia or somewhere? And I said, well, surely they can be bought. And I've been trying and trying and trying. Now, apparently, Evolution have got them coming. Which disappointed me a bit, because I've been talking to Aspire about getting them. And I was prepared to order quite a few, because I think it looks absolute diddlies. I think it looks really good. So I haven't lost hope yet, Adrian, that I will be getting them. So yeah, watch his space. In fact, I've got a call tomorrow. He wasn't there today because I did make that call today. So I'm speaking to him tomorrow. Exactly, Rufus. You need to attract some tits to your garden. They're lovely little birds. Quite right. Quite right. It's only going downhill if that's the way you're reading into it, Ian. That says more about you than it does us, obviously. Mark says that's on his radar. Reluctant to buy another borrow mod, or though, but it looks great. It just looks nice, doesn't it? And am I right in saying I think the chip is removable? I think it is, if it goes wrong. Whatever dramas you guys are having, please keep it out of chat and channel. I didn't know there was any. Did I see any? I didn't see any dramas. Don't know what's going on there. See, some stuff, unless Daniels might have deleted the comments before I got to him, some stuff just goes straight over my head. It's a lovely place to be. Ian Morgan, what's he put here? Mark, I made an Arandak chair in my spare time, very comfortable. You see, sometimes if you want to make a chair, you go on YouTube, don't you? And someone will explain exactly how to make this chair. And you just think, oh, I'm going to make one of them. And you can do it. You know, if you take your time, you can do it. It says you can't deny that it's truth. Yeah, see. Smutty, all about the tits. Kenny, great show again, mate. Sorry to hear about the wee dog. Keep your chin up, mate. Yeah, I mean, it's Tina's in the shower, but it's affected her more than me because it was her dog. Although, still, you know, I love the dog too, part of the family, but it was Tina's. Really. A bit like, you know, Winston follows me around, that dog follows her around, it's that sort of thing. Someone having a shower, yes, Tina's having a shower. Can you hear it? Should I turn the camera around? No, I can't see. I'm in the upstairs spare bedroom, that's fine. The door's open because of you, Winston. Rufus, I bought a new borrow mod the other day. Yep. The only one I fancy having is the Cthulhu Delrin one as well at the minute. I fancy one of them. We've got to wait and see what Rufus bought, haven't we? Because I want to know too, 3D. Let's see what he bought. And we've done our hour then. Unless, if there's anything anyone else wants to know in chat, little site updates, you all know about the cotton. And, actually that's a point, I hadn't mentioned that, and I meant to. Every velour so far that has gone out of here, we've included a free pack of cotton for people. I did that to thank, because I was a few days later than some, shall we say, getting them, and I did it to thank people for their loyalty really and ordering from me, just to giving a bit back, you might say. And obviously I wanted people to try it, so it was a sort of kill two birds with one stone. So those of you, any of you in chat that ordered the velour from me, and I'm pretty sure there is one or two so I recognise some names, what did you think of the cotton, please? Did you like it? It is hanky-panky. It is on the site. He bought a Voodoo Nosferatu. Let's share my screen, see if I can do it with you. This will be interesting. Just move that to one side. Right, it's under accessories, rebuildable DIY. There it is. There. I have shared my screen, haven't I? I have. There it is. Oh, it's got a review. Didn't even see that. So, yep, there it is. $3.99. So, accessories, DIY, job. Share screen, off. Look at that. It's almost like I know what I'm doing, isn't it? Almost. Oh, no I don't, because I can't move my chat box back over. Come on. Good awesome. That's it. Give it a try. I think most people that I've spoke to anyway seem to like it. Daniel, really nice cotton. Giving my puff a run for its money. Mick King, cotton, very good. Thanks, Mick. Glad you like that. Put Mick's comment on there as well. Broadcast it over. Jonathan Powell, evening to you. Hi, I ordered the cotton. It's so easy to use and great quality. Cheers. Brilliant. Well, that I couldn't ask for more than that, because that was the whole idea. Because it was stranded like a worm, and we can cut off what we want without the silly shoelaces on each end. Brilliant. Rufus, what? I got organic Japanese cotton from Amazon, 10 metre, fit like £8. Really, really good. I wasn't talking about that, Rufus. I was talking about mine. I think we're all got a favourite cotton and stuff, haven't we? So we're not getting into cotton wars. Cotton wars aren't us. We don't do cotton wars. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, for a long while I just used puff cotton, organic cotton, and I like that. I used it for yonks and yonks and yonks. But use. So that was one thing. I'm pleased that one or two of you wrote in there and said that you like it, so that's brilliant. And the only other thing I wanted to say is that I put these on the site at the weekend, and that's the Cthulhu 520 Plus. So you can use that with, you can put it's a rebuildable, or you can use it with your, is it PMP coils and another coil. I think it's the Nautilus coil as well. Takes both those, got the adapters for it. Thank you, Rufus. Give it a go. Yeah, I just sent everyone that ordered, and still at the minute I still am. Anyone that orders a velour, I'm sending a free pack out with it. I think I'll do it for the rest of this week anyway, definitely, maybe next week as well. So we'll see. But at least it gives people a chance to try it, because I mean, I've bought some cotton, and there's one in particular, I'm not going to say what make it was, but I thought, I tried it, I was like, oh, this is tainted, horrible, and I would never have used it, but other people quite like that brand. So, you know, depends, we all like different things, don't we? Yes, it is, Daniel. It's because they did the 520, and this is the 520 Plus, so it's the very latest edition. 520 Tank Plus, written on the front. Yeah, if you're looking elsewhere, doing your price searches, make sure it says Plus at the end. Otherwise you'll be getting the earlier version. But you wouldn't do that anyway, you guys. You'd just come straight to me, wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Graham's ordering the Valor now. Yep, thank you, Graham. So you'll get a chance to try the cotton as well. This Valor, I love it. I really, the more I use it, the more I like it. It's really grown on me. A lot of RTAs I've tried, I think, yeah, it's all right, this, and I go off it and it gets unscrewed. When it goes on the kitchen windowsill, you know it's game over. It's done. If it gets washed out and kept, it's not done. But don't tell Tina, because she'll clear the kitchen windowsill, throw them all out. Wait, Tina.
What?
All my RTAs on the kitchen windowsill. Yep, MV10 will get you 10. Right. Unless anyone else has got anything else they wanted to say or talk about, I think that'll do us. We've had our little, an hour, just over, hour and a quarter. So, yeah, time flies. I've enjoyed it. I hope you all have. Organic wicking cotton by Naturevape. This the one. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Let's share the screen again. You'd have took, oh, wrong button. That button. Organic wicking cotton by Naturevape. That is indeed the one for $3.99. Either in 2.5mm diameter, or is that button in it? Yeah. Or 3mm, depending. 3mm obviously for direct lung vaping. 2.5mm will be better for your mouth to lung vaping. So make sure you get the right diameter. Hanky panky. Graham, are you getting the Warhammer modding, Mark? I don't think I am. I have seen it. I don't think so. She's gone now, Rufus. Tina, Rufus says hello. She's in there. She's gone. She's like a little gazelle. She just flies in and out. Yeah, I agree with that, Adrian. Awesome chat. Thank everyone. Oh, especially Naturevape. Well, I probably do agree with it then. Yeah, thank you, one and all. Yeah, I've enjoyed it. It's a bit light-hearted, isn't it? It's nice. It's only me, so sometimes it's, you know, it's a struggle to know what to talk about the whole time when there's no one to bounce off. I think it's easier when you bounce off someone sometimes, but at least we're not all talking across each other, are we? So, got its benefits. It's the only way I can make Daniel listen without him interrupting me. It's on here. It's lovely. Thank you, Tony, and thank you, one and all. Okay, and yep, actually, see, I'll take the grin out of him, but he does do a lot to help, doesn't he? So just for Daniel, put a thumbs up. Not for me. Do it for Daniel. It's his birthday as well this week. It was his birthday. All right then, folks. Well, until next time, thanks ever so much for watching, and I wish you all the best. Stay safe, take care, and I'll see you soon, probably in a couple of weeks. Bye for now.